Hi Libra, welcome to my YouTube channel and Facebook pages, Moon Jasper Gem. Hope everybody's doing well. So I'm going to do a card reading for you guys, tarot. It's going to be for love in general. I'm going to pull out a numerology card, moon card for you, and I have some numerology numbers written down for you as well. Let's see if they all intertwine or it's a completely different message. So the first thing I want to say is that I'm going to do June 2021, what's moving to the past, because I didn't do the reading for that month for you. So, and anything before that as well, but it's going to be for the collective. So I'm going to say universal spirit energy of love and life only. Please bring forth messages for the beautiful zodiac sign of Libra. So we could say again, beautiful spirit energies, or beautiful energy spirits, however you want to say it, or Holy Spirit. I didn't even shuffle this yet, and this represents you right here. Beautiful Queen of Swords. I'm going to shuffle it, but since she's there, this could represent you, male or female. Representing somebody who wants to get to the truth, the fact of the matter before you can make judgment upon anybody. And that's a strength in you. That's a strength that you like to balance things out in your life. And with people, you're a good mediator. You're good at figuring things out. You're a great friend. You don't like too much energy taken from you from people that don't participate and don't cooperate and don't collaborate well together. So you could work with them individually, but at the same time, it's nice to have a group of people, whether it's family, friends, or whatever, that collaborate and work well together and just have a really good time, because this person likes to have fun, likes to be light and airy, but it don't cross you, don't crush you, because you know what? The way to get to your heart is through your head, because you know the truth, because you could see this is having a gift. This is a gift of knowledge and clarity and experience to know better. So with that being said, I'm going to start your reading here. So we're going to go for June past and before that, but also for July and August. Now we're going to, for that's the future now, 2021. Here we go. Beautiful Libra. Your energy, please. I'm going to talk about your numerology in between this too. Look at that. That is amazing. You came out. I mean, I started with you on the bottom. You could still come out again, but this is you, Libra. Beautiful, perfect balance. And I did write under your numerology here, I wrote the infinity because one of the numbers was 11, which is like, I mean, 8 is infinity as well, but the infinity for me also is 11 because it has to do with, the gates of heaven, stepping through something new, making, before you have any knowledge or, you're going to get all that before you step through for a decision. All of that has to do with balancing things out. And I think the biggest balance for you guys is just the balance within yourself. This is beautiful. Justice. This is number 11. That's one of your numerology numbers. So you also have, I want to say 14 because today's July 14th right now, but Temperance, a beautiful angel. This could represent the Sagittarius. Um, a beautiful angel that comes forth to come up with the perfect solution to balance again, see, infinity, to balance the mind and the heart. But I always say the soul too, because it's, it all blends together, the heart, the mind, and the soul for your soul's growth, and know that whatever decisions you make are going to be of your highest good and being enlightened and doing things with truth and justice. And even for any of you who are dealing with the justice, if this is not just you, being that you're very good at balancing things out and being a fair judge on situations, people, places, and things, it has to do with, you're probably more, I want to say, truthful than if you were to be in court. Because, I mean, you go to court and a lot of those people, most of those people don't tell the truth at all. So you go in there, you're thinking it's going to be justified or whatever, and it's not. But the way you live, the way the Libra lives in their truest self, is that they judge things upon, you know, what is right, what is wrong, being able to balance out all the information that they have to base it on. You know, it's like you don't know the whole story, but you're going to do the best you can to figure it out, to make any judgments or final judgments. Because you don't really want to judge anybody. You really want people to just be who they are. You accept them for who they are, which is another beautiful thing. It only comes down if there is something to be judged, or if someone comes to you or asks your opinion or anything, or for your knowledge, because you're very knowledgeable. But that's beautiful. Yeah. On the bottom here, this could represent you as well. And I'm going to say that even though we're doing you, Libra, that it could also represent any other air sign. So it'd be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, possibly, but I think it's you. I think you guys are blocking out anything that's not balanced and good for you, anything that's not going to be of truth. You know, maybe some of you are refusing to see the truth in something, you know, which isn't like it because you don't want to believe in it. But before you can make that next decision, you have to take time out, you have to reflect, and you have to finally take that veil off and stand up and say, okay, either you're going to go get more information to figure it out, and until then, you're not going to do anything because you're going to do it with the right, you know, the highest of good. And there again, coming up with that perfect solution. Beautiful angel. Enlightened. So could have also blocked somebody out, some of you, or just blocking people, places, and things out. If this is in love, could be a Sagittarius. It could be another air sign. Could be another Libra. So what's the energy over this Libra for you today, this justice? I see the Five of Swords wanted to pop out. That's blocking people, places, and things out that didn't serve you well. Okay, so here you are again, or it could be someone else that's immature because of the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is is immature. They sometimes they say things in a rash decision because they didn't think through and they didn't get their information. So it's like almost like you weren't working in your true self, you know, your higher self. Maybe something caught you off guard, but also wanting some information. Somebody wants information, just gathering, you know, an immature thing, something that was possibly hurtful. And the reason why I say that is because somebody blocked somebody. Also, you have this, which is coming from some turmoil from the past or in present. Maybe that's into the June. We haven't said that yet. But this is the energy of just moving to a calmer water and knowing that whatever you went through, your experiences, they'll always be there, but you have to let some of that move behind you. And you can see that there's some turmoil, but ahead of you, even if you don't know where you're going, you know it's going to be better than what it was. And you want justice in this, you know, to have something balanced here. This could also be a conversation or communication block. Over here, you have the Hierophant sticking out, which could represent a Taurus, but it could also represent somebody who's like-minded. Before the Five of Swords wanted to peek out. That's people, places, and things that used to think alike or fought a war together. They were on the same time, same side, morals and values, and then something changed or someone changed, things changed, and then they went their separate ways. And the reason why I'm mentioning that because it peaked out. But this, the Hierophant, that's being with people that they're all on the same page. Again, all working in collaboration. This person here deals with the masses. It could be a boss. It could be anybody that you feel that you could look up to that can enlighten you. Again, that's usually you, but maybe somebody else is doing this for you, or maybe you thought so and now you're walking away. This could also be a marriage. This could be a marriage where something got, you know, blocked and there was a halt to it maybe. And now you're moving to a calmer water with or without that person right now. So in the root of this for you, the High Priestess, she or he knows. This is the counterpart of the Hierophant. The Hierophant deals with the masses, and a lot of people flock to that person. That's probably you. Even though it represents Taurus, it could be someone else, but it could be also a commitment or a marriage. But people flock to you. People listen to you when you speak because you're actually exciting to be around. You could be light, you could be fun, you could be funny. You could also be very serious too. But here, this person, whoever this is, this could be a water sign, it could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, but it could also be you knowing that this person knows they could see behind the veil. They have they have a connection to the earth and they have a connection to ethers, into the universal energies and secrets. And this person doesn't seek you out. You have to seek them out because they're quiet, intuitive, but they know everything. And also this could represent that there were some secrets happening before, but suddenly on the bottom you still have the angel. It's like you were enlightened. You knew better. And this is a communication. This is communicating with spirit too, and angels and family from the other side as well. In the root, somebody felt sad. There was some loss there. You know, I mean, this could be a loss that you feel emotionally because it's cups. It could be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but feeling lost and not realizing that if you focus on what you feel like you've lost emotionally, you're not seeing that there's still so much more to be filled in your emotions. Because there's five, and those cups can get refilled again. And maybe some of you are not ready because you've been hurt before, but you have to pick yourself up and know that there's two more cups there waiting, two people, two places, two things. Just knowing that you'll eventually build up your emotions again and you'll be able to get through it, whatever this is sorrow here. Just feeling like you're in mourning, you know, and disappointment. This is like disappointment as well. Can I have another one for the root, please? Because yes, like I said, there were some secrets. This is the moon. Maybe you weren't sure, you gave it a chance on something. Or maybe something was still very immature yet. So it needed time to mature. Maybe you realized, some of you, that it wasn't right, and some of you realize it is. But it is. It's a struggle within yourself to see how you can handle certain people, places, and things. Because they could be draining. So make sure you get some rest and you take some time out for you. You have to take some time out. You can't just work all the time. So, oh, another one just popped out. Look, the lovers. I don't know where that just came from. It just popped out of somewhere. The lovers. This is so beautiful. This could be a Gemini. This is like with being with a soulmate. It doesn't have to be a Gemini, but this is you being with that one person. Maybe, a lot of people were dropped, and now all of a sudden you find that one beautiful person. You're both enlightened. This is a person you can go through lifetimes with. Like it's not always smooth. You reconnect with people through lifetimes, but even in one lifetime, it's not always smooth. But it's like having that one person you could bare your heart and soul with, and that's going to make you feel balanced. Somebody was disappointed that didn't happen, but this is saying it's in your root now, so it's going to happen again because this is what you're thriving for. This is perfect balance with your soulmate, with the person that you love. And if it wasn't even in person and something that you put all your heart and soul into, maybe some of you were disappointed in the situation, but that's really beautiful. They're the lovers. It's really being your true self. And plus, you guys are represented, as being a romantic and lovers, you know, being your planet's Venus. It's all about the goddess of love. So that's perfect for you guys. All right, let's move into the past here for June and before that. Somebody was offered a cup and someone didn't take it, whether it was you or them. Could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or could be you. Putting to the past, you're not interested. You're not interested in anything that's not going to help make you feel balanced. People that are truthful or a person, anything that's going to make you feel sad or it's going to be in the dark and not enlightened, not to be your true self, be able to come and go when you want to and do what you want. Of course, you're going to do that kindly. You're not going to do anything behind your back. You're just going to be able to have your freedom, in other words. Because air can't be stagnant because it becomes dull, and heavy. So they have to keep moving. What else is moving to the past here for you guys? Got a few. All right, so this is the Queen of Pentacles, usually a person that's good with money and finances and celebration and believes in the institution of marriage and family. So maybe this was a breakup. But it was a solid offer was being made, but it felt like it wasn't enough. It wasn't going anywhere. But you have 1111 there, which is really beautiful, the Four of Wands. It says, this is a time, it was a time to celebrate. Maybe there was something that you missed. This could have been anything. A time of celebration, a wedding. It could have been a shower, something, having that happy time in the home and that stability that maybe you thought you had and you didn't. So now you feel like you have to not be interested in any of that right now. So what is it then? To the future of this. Although you're putting that to the past, you're passing it up. Maybe somebody made an offer for a long-term relationship or marriage, but somebody didn't want it. So, the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then you have the staves, which could be Aries, Leo, or Sag. And again, you have two pentacles. So it could have been a younger person also making an offer. Or maybe that was you making an offer to an older person. So the future of this for you guys, holding on, holding back still, because maybe you're not ready for the next situation yet, or to deal with those people or that relationship, or any right now. So some of you are not making any decision, holding on to your coin if it's financial. In the root, it's really being your true self. So until you find that, you're not going to budge, maybe some of you. Another one for the future here. Here you come, racing in with the news. Quick, quick, quick. But look, this is what I have a feeling that was going to come out here. So when you have the devil, right, and you look at the lovers, it's like light and dark. It's like day and night. It's like the angel and the devil, because these are the same people, you see, but it's become so toxic that you just couldn't see the clarity of it. And when you realized it wasn't being balanced properly, something wasn't off. It could have been too much consumption, it could have been third parties. Although I'm not really seeing anything for third party, there might be another reason. Something's very toxic, or this person, that they're not good. This could all be a Capricorn, because you have the Queen of Pentacles here as well. But that it's just saying, you have to feel free, because you'll love this. You're in love with this person possibly, or the situation, or whatever it is, but not to let it consume you and be toxic. You have to be free. You have to be able to come, run and go, like I just said. You can't be stagnant. But this is information coming in, maybe information you didn't want to hear, because you were here with this, and then you ended up like this. Or maybe you raced in and said, I'm not going to do this toxic situation anymore. It's binding, it's consuming, I'm exhausted. I want to be like this, happy in the sunlight. If you want to join me, join me. Having some freedom, though, to come and go, whoever you're with. Wondering, sometimes this information that comes in isn't always good. So before you race in with any information, you're going to think about it. You're going to judge it when you've got all your information. Possible outcome for you guys in these messages here. Here, somebody was juggling too. Maybe these were people from the past. It's balance, all about balance for you guys. But either way, one of these, if some of you are dealing with two, one of them really makes you feel like you did when you were young, like a true soulmate. You could be yourself, kind of like the lovers here, being emotionally fulfilled. See, before this is the Six of Cups. Remember the five? The five, two were left and three were down. Well, all of a sudden now look, you got 6 cups. So you have to think positive. What's your advice here in these messages? Oh, look, a beautiful offer coming in. It could be money, it could be a home, property, date, a contract, something from the past, possibly. Someone from the past, thinking about the past. This is, now you have a soulmate connection here. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. And that is a beautiful marriage of two people that come together that have everything. So whatever you put into this, for some of you, if it didn't work out, it is upsetting. But for some of you, it's like you have this the Two of Pentacles. It's like you were doing too much. It was exhausting. You couldn't keep up with it. It became toxic. Even though you had everything, it was really beautiful. Anyway, you have this beautiful offer coming back in. So for some of you, that whether this is finances or love for you, you'll be able to make a decision soon, because there's going to be a good offer for you, which is really nice. One more for your outcome here. More than one, maybe. Yep. All right, so a victory, a healing, which is really beautiful. This could be an Aquarius. Here, feeling something was dead. being backstabbed, but look, this represents you too. This is that true victory of clarity, like I told you from the beginning, when the Queen of Swords was holding it. That's a gift of clarity after you're thinking, it's like, no. You rise up off of that, all those thoughts, all those ideas, and you're clear with one idea, and you race forward and you realize what you want, what you need, what's good for you, what isn't good for you. It's a victory and it's purely healing, which is really beautiful. Remember, bearing your heart and soul with the person that deserves it. And right behind this victory, this is also could be a Libra. Even though it's pentacles, it's being able to be fair. So if you're giving to two or someone's giving to two and it's not balanced, someone's got to be dropped. Or this is finances, it's having help. This is being treated fairly if this is work or in love. But if it is a third party, say, but not really, but possibly for some of you because of this marriage going to the past, that next time you're sure that things are going to be more equal and more even, which is nice. This one, again, popped out. This is rising up. This is all what happened possibly. All the hurts, all the sorrows, all the pains that you've gone through for some of you. And you just rise up again, being more optimistic. Okay, and sometimes you could slip into being anybody pessimistic, but be optimistic. You rise up, the sun shines again, and it's really beautiful. Even through the moon, there's lots of healing and a really good offer coming in. Could be in finances or love. So I just want to say that with your numerology, just put my glasses on for this one for a second. So for your numerology, I upload the last video. So it comes up at 1 minute apart. So it's 2556 and 2557. So the major numbers here are 711. Okay, but for some reason under the 11, I put the infinity sign, which is funny because there's infinite possibilities. And again, 11 is the justice and it's really you. So then you add up, and then the other one was 7 again and 12. 12 is like, again, working in collaboration. Could be third party in love, but working well together. And if it doesn't serve you well or others, then it's like people go their separate way. It becomes consuming, exhausted, and then you want to narrow it down to just be with a small group or that one person that's really good for you, for your heart, mind, and soul. And then you have the total here would be 18. That was again the moon. So if you add that, that's a 9. That's the wounded warrior, not giving up on anything, when and knowing when to. Okay, plus the 1, which is a 10. So then you have, 19 is like, 19 is the happiest card in the deck. It's the Sun card, and almost like being the Six of Cups, where it reminds you of being light and fun with the right people. 10 is stating that you take a chance in the Wheel of Fortune, but at the same time, it's also stating it's almost an ending to something, only for something new to begin. So that's beautiful. That's where you have infinite possibilities and the light shines through for you. So also your total would be a 10. So that's saying, you know what? It's almost finished. It's almost complete. Whatever you put your time and effort into, you've almost completed it, which is really nice. So we saw what was moving to pass for June, but there was some celebrations. For some of you, this really wasn't a breakup. It was a celebration. You're putting that to the past. You're rethinking about things now, readjusting your ideas, your mind, your goals, your values. And after some time where you thought it might not work out, you have a soulmate, which is really beautiful. And it's like, it's a gift. It's a gift from above to have that clarity of what's good for you and for the people that you love and for that person, that one person, that you can be yourself with and what's good for them. So I just want to pull you one moon card now. Moonology here. So right now, the moon is passing through Virgo. So it'll be passing through Libra in 2 days. It'll be the waxing moon, and then it's going to be first quarter, half full. So that's like saying it's rising, it's growing. If this is turmoil inside, it would be getting more rageful. Or if it's a creation, something beautiful that you're creating, it's becoming, you're starting to notice it, and you're starting to see it create and then take place. even if it's in love or anything that you do. But otherwise, as it's growing, the moon, so are your ideas, and and you're putting all that into place so you can build something that's more solid and stable and that's balanced for you. And then the full moon comes, and then you're ready to, have it all created and sent out, or, have something to come to a conclusion, and then you start all over again with the moon phases. So one card for you guys. No, I don't usually just get one, but here we go. Beautiful Libra. So remember, this is going to be for June past, um, July and August 2021. It's collective. Oh, you got one. Nice. So let me see. You got new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Hmm. Probably what some of you are doing. Huh. See. On the bottom, you have full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So yes, of course, you are practical. Remember, I said you make your decisions based on all your facts and knowledge first. And the one peeking out is new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. That's really nice. See that? Hmm. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please subscribe, like, and share, and comment. You can also visit me on my Facebook page at Moon Jasper Gem, or if you're watching me on Facebook, because I upload them there too, come and visit me on the YouTube channel. Till the next time, have a great day, night, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Bye now.